once again to another episode of Great Kids Learning Class. This is where fun meets faith and learning never ends. You're welcome to episode 7. Are we ready? All right, our topic for today is conjunctions. Can we say that? Conjunctions. Have you heard the word before? Who can spell the word conjunctions for me? Okay. So at the end of this lesson, you should be able to understand what conjunctions are. You should be able to use them in sentences and also narrate the story of the feeding of the 5,000 using conjunctions in between your sentences. Are we ready? Now, before we start, I need you to quickly do something for me. You are going to say two fun facts and then you use and to link them up. Do you know any fun facts? Do you know any fun fact at all? Okay, I believe by now you should know a fun fact. It could be either about Nigeria or fun facts about Ghana or fun fact about the Indians. Okay? Now, state these fun facts, then use and to link them up. Are you doing that? Okay. Or fun facts about yourself. Any fun fact about yourself? Of course, I know you have a fun fact. Some people like yellow color, some like pink color, some like blue color. Okay, and it could be about the food you eat. Can you combine these sentences together? For example, I love pink dresses and I also love jollof rice. Okay, thank you. So, what are conjunctions? By definition, conjunction is a word which is used to join words, phrases, clauses, or sentences to one another. All right? What do? They join words or phrases or clauses together. All right, let's look at examples. And, but, for, as, also, however, hence. Have you used any of these words before in your sentences? Of course you have. You might not have noticed that they are conjunctions, but now you know, isn't it? Okay. This is another definition of a conjunction. It's a word used to join two words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. Of course, we're talking about the same thing, isn't it? Let's look at these examples. Mohan ran fast, but he missed the train. So where is our conjunction? Can you circle the conjunction in this sentence? Okay, our conjunction is what? But. Good. Two and two make four. Where is our conjunction? Look at it critically. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Okay, and. Thank you. Most common conjunctions are and, but, or, so, because, if, although, yet, as soon as, since, while, etc. All right. So we have so many types of conjunctions. Here are they. Coordinating conjunctions. Of course, those are the ones you know. There's the basic types of conjunctions. Then other types of conjunction as subordinating conjunction. Here we have after, although, because, before, even if, even though, in order that, once, provided that, rather that. Can you see all of this? I believe you use them when you retell stories, isn't it? Or you are giving a narrative, or you are talking about yourself. You use these words, isn't it? They are subordinative conjunctions. Now let's look at correlative conjunctions. Either, or, neither, nor, both, and, not only, but also, whether, or, just as, so. So we use all of these words in our sentences. So it depends on what you are saying at a particular point in time. Okay? Thank you. There are also so many conjunctions that can be used in sentences. Let's quickly look at a few. He wanted to win, so he practiced every day. Where is our conjunction? Of course, you notice that our conjunctions are all in red. Can you see them? We need to finish this or we will get into trouble. She was tired, but she kept walking. I wanted to go out, yet I had too much work. He can sing and play the guitar. All our conjunctions are in red ink. So you're going to quickly do another activity for me. What are conjunctions? From this little explanation, what are conjunctions? Okay, I can hear you. What do they do basically? They join words or sentences together. Thank you. The mentioned four conjunctions you have just learned. Of course, you can mention more than four, isn't it? Thank you. I'm listening to you. Bravo. Okay, let's look at our section 2, the feeding of the 5,000. Have you heard this story before? Jesus feeds the 5,000. This is a very important story in the Bible. And what did he do with this? These are 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. He used these to feed 5,000 men. Women were not even counted in this gathering, and children as well were not counted. So we would even assume that the population there as at that day were more than 5,000. Wow, this is a miracle. How did it all started? There was a boy in the midst that gave out his meal. Okay, how many of you will give out your food to be given to others? Jesus, as usual, was preaching to a large group of people. So a point came and they were tired. They were far in the desert. There was no food for them to eat. And of course, there was no one there to sell food for them. And Jesus was worried about the people. The disciples asked him to send them to go and get food by themselves. But Jesus said no, because he loved the people. And he said the disciples should tell them to sit down. And then a little boy came carrying 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and he gave them to Jesus. Can you do that? And of course, after Jesus got those from the boy, he gave thanks to the Father. Okay? And when he looked up, he gave thanks, he blessed and broke the bread. Okay? Then he gave it to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the multitude. So the disciples were sharing the bread, and as they were sharing, it was multiplying. They were sharing, it was multiplying. Everybody ate to their fill, to their satisfaction. Can you see? All of these people ate and they were satisfied. Wow. God is a miracle worker. And then there were 12 baskets left. And you know, God does not support wastage. So each time we eat, it's important to gather the remnant. This was what Jesus did here. He told the disciples to gather the leftover, that no food should be wasted. And after gathering the leftover, they had 12 baskets left. Can we quickly count these baskets of food? Okay, I'm sure you've counted them and you know that they are 12 in number. Now, you are going to tell me the moral lessons you have learned from the story. And then, did you notice the use of any conjunctions? Okay, quickly mention them. Quickly mention them. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next class. Bye.